Hey guys, welcome to Romie Reviews and my segment Romie Reports. Please like, comment, subscribe. And some of you really blew this out of proportion. So earlier this week, Big Sean was spotted out with Nicole Scherzinger from the Pussycat Dolls, and she also had her solo success. And next thing we know, there's a rumor going around that Big Sean cheated on Jhené Aiko with Nicole. And I said, oh God, this is a slow news week. Okay, got it. Mind you, less than 24 hours later, we saw Big Sean essentially saying on social, or maybe it was Jhené Aiko saying on social media, like, you see what they're saying about us? And it's like, yeah, they're bugging. And that was essentially their response. Like, we're good. We are good, at least for now. This doesn't have to be a forever thing, but that right there, that's not what's going on. And I said, okay, cool enough. That's all I need to say. Do I believe that he did anything with Nicole? Big Sean is surrounded by beautiful women. Women love him. So I'm not surprised if he's around another beautiful woman. I don't know if it was because it was Nicole and because of some of the things that happened in her past. People were quick to assume, oh, yep, she's sleeping with him and they cheating on Jhené Aiko. Oh, come on. You know, if that day ever came, not only would we all know about it in detail and depth, some crazy music would come out of it. So stop playing around, guys. Next off, we have this weird report that Cardi B is pregnant and she's due in July. That's what people are saying. Cardi, she's pretty much stopped talking about her pregnancy rumors a while ago because I think she realized the more that she says something about it, the more light is drawn to it, and that's not the goal. The goal is to get people to be quiet, shut up, cállate la boca. Like, it's too much sometimes. Whether she is or whether she isn't the point. The point is, Cardi B is doing the dang thing. Her album's supposed to be coming out next month. Excuse me. So if you support her, if you like any of her music, focus on that. If we are, when the baby comes around, then that's what happens. Oh well. Why did I say oh well like it was a bad thing? Then congratulations. She definitely can. If she were to get pregnant soon or is pregnant, she definitely can still be successful, especially nowadays because she's a personality. That personality doesn't go away just because you're pregnant. Sometimes you can really play that up. So I'm sure they have all options on the table. But the best thing for her right now is not to be, just because her schedule is going to get crazier. Because the worst thing to happen is her album comes out or is about to come out, and then she announces she's this far along, and then all of the following album obligations to make sure it really pops doesn't happen because she's so focused and fixated on making sure that she's healthy, which should always come first. So I just hope that whatever the case may be, it does not impact her career, because I love to see someone win. I was supporting Cardi B. I started right before. It was either right before or right when Love and Hip Hop started. Like, I thought that she was funny because I would see her Instagram stuff and say she has a message there. And I would tell people and they'd look at me like I'm crazy. And some of them still do. But I'm so glad I saw the vision. I saw the vision. And I still see it. I still see it. So that's that. Let's see. I really don't want to talk about this, but if we're going to do it, let's do it right. So Snapchat messed up for the third time in, was it the third time this year? It may have been the third time this year. Jesus. First was with Kylie Jenner saying that Snapchat, she doesn't really use it that much, it's boring, it's dead, it's over. And trust and believe. Don't let Wall Street trick you. These are social media companies that thrive on social engagement that's usually driven by celebrity activity. That's code word for we actually do need the celebrities to a certain extent. And since we're now all public, if one major one says, and we lose all this traffic, that does affect us, and it does affect the future, especially if they go and put their support somewhere else. So next thing was that update, that horrendous update, one of the worst app updates of all time. Oh, I still hate it. You know, there's some people you just want to look at their snaps and move on, but because of the stupid thing, now every time you click, every once in a while, it actually just clicks on their name in general, and then it's like, okay, say something. As you know, with Snapchat, people know when you're trying to text them. It's like, I don't have an iPhone, but iMessage and WhatsApp. So, updates trash. But that's not what we're here to talk about. We're here to talk about how Snapchat thought it'd be a great idea to focus on new advertising engagement and different ads, which is great for their business. Problem being is, supposedly due to them rushing it and just kind of putting it out in the review process not being as thorough as it should be, i.e. someone basically saw the images and it just got approved. It was like, oh, no one's naked on here. No one's doing it. Okay, cool. And what happened is there's an ad, and I am sure I'll have it up here somewhere. But it was essentially slap Rihanna or punch Chris Brown. Now, first of all, I don't want any of you guys to say, oh, but we know that answer. That's obvious. That is not the point. The point is the level of disrespect. This isn't joking. Like, people already joke and still to this day joke about the situation in general. Last thing we need is a publicly traded corporation entity that's supposed to be more so on the cutting edge, supposed to be more aware of things like this, going and doing something like that. And as a result of that, if Snapchat hasn't given you more than enough of a reason to go and not use the application, for some people, that was the final straw. It was like, barely used it anyway. Now I'm just deleting it. And what ended up happening is Rihanna actually put out a statement. Essentially, her statement said, you know, Snapchat, I know you're smarter than that, so I'm not going to go and give you any benefit of the doubt. You had a very tone-deaf approach to handling this, and or to even putting that up there is very tone-deaf of you. It's disappointing. You're not my favorite app anyway. You know, this makes it feel like you're making the mockery of DV, as in domestic violence victims, men, women, children who go through that. And essentially, shame on you, you're trash. We already knew it. We're just going to focus on Instagram stories now. That's essentially what I was saying. And so the Navy started to delete. Some other people who were just disgusted by how they let an ad like that slide started to delete, especially because of how it's done. It made you feel like someone really thought they could get away with this. That's the mess up part. Someone really thought, I don't care what they say, it did not slip through the cracks. Someone looked at that and said, maybe it'll cause a little bit of buzz, but that's it. No, we live in a different time, and you're not a company that can go and handle something like that. As a result, Snapchat lost $800 million. Yes, obviously, I'm sure a portion, or maybe even a large portion of that, may not have had to deal directly with them doing that and Rihanna's response. But trust and believe, she has power. She has power, and the whole thing is because these social media applications are so focused on, a lot of them initially, aside from regular uses, but also, like I said, celebrity engagement. If a big star is saying what you did was offensive to me and groups of people, and a growing newer company like you should never let something like this slip, and you haven't been on the stock market for that long, oh, trust. you'll take a hit, because then they're also going to look at, okay, management wise, if you let this slip, what else happened? See, that's what investors think about. Okay, you're just doing this for shock value? That's what they start thinking, and that's when they get nervous, and then that's when they pull out, and especially if it's a bad day in the market. You have to do better. You know better, so you have to do better, as she said. Now, was there anything else I wanted to talk about? I don't like to talk too long on these Romie reports. This is the 5th one, if I didn't already say so. Please like, comment, subscribe. Oh yes, The Breakfast Club, Jesus and Meryl, that's going to be on a separate video. That will be 4. I want to do that separately. I repeated myself, but you get the point. And is there anything else? Was there anything else? I got my new phone. The Galaxy S9 Plus. Look, I'll see if I'll do an unboxing or not. We'll see. Thanks, guys, and stay tuned for Romie Reports number 6.